Hey guys, I'm going to go ahead and go over fun if you want it. So let me get some stuff lined up for that. Charting. I'll remember something from Caleb a year ago, I think in the trenches at 5 in the morning. He's like, 5-day gainers. Like, where the hell's that? So I looked it up yesterday. I'm going to look it up right now. And they had these certain ones on there. And I just kept going through and I found fun, bullfrog, and look at all these ones that are still going today. DWAC just gave me some good money. And I'm just going to go through fun the whole way through, that you should possibly go through it. And if I'm wrong, I apologize. But here we go. So I always look at a lot of 1 hour charts right here. And some people get 2 hour charts. And what we're doing is basically those big day. And I remember that big give back day. And I'm sure whoever shorted that had a great Christmas after Christmas. And then it just starts stepping up again, got to there, broke, but it hit that trend line. And trend line's usually, I think, about 30-45%. And then again, this morning it hit it in pre. And then, yes, it was still on the gainers list, still making moves up. And then boom, today it started popping out. And this is a 1 hour chart. And if you just traded on the 1 hour chart, I think you'd be a pretty happy camper on fun. Luke draws trend lines. I love trend lines. If you draw them from a couple tops and just keep looking for things to test and then finally break once you have 2 at 3 points or even better for more confluence. And then you just look for those trades. Now, if you can't see any of that, you need a little more detail. You can get into 5 minute and see what you can see today. So here's your pre. Here's your pre, and there's your break. So if you could have got that entry in, that was a nice clean entry to just hold. And you'd be a rich little person right now, because 28 to 40 is really, really good. If you missed that one, this one should have been taken as well right here at the 31 cent area. This is a ascending wedge. I like that one the best. It's a flat top with the buyers paying more. I love that little breakout all the time. That's kind of what I'm just only trying to stay to. So very good. And I think Sean, he got a 0.246. So let's see what Sean saw. He got all that stair stuff up. So he did really, really good. And yes, this morning it gapped straight up, even instantly, right to that trend line. And then right here, broke down and then really broke. So if he held that, that's an incredible hold. But look, just going up on just basically price action and patterns. You can use VWAP as well. Basically went over VWAP. I think somebody says Caleb always talks about the VWAP bounce. I don't buy the bounce, but I'll buy the confirmation if it bounces and goes over a little bit of more of a platform, especially like in this situation and actually most situations. And then we had Bullfrog that looked killer. So we're going to look at that on the 1 hour or two. So we had a nice bull flag and then a flat out in pre, and then boom, right out the gate. So look, this is really speculative volume when you see dashes and dots. But sure enough, all it really had to do was break the highs from the other day, which was Friday. And this also was an area of resistance the other day as well. And this was a support down here. So if you just see it's just bouncing in between here, and then it finally makes a decision with buyers in the market to drive it on up. Now, I missed this one because sometimes you get sidetracked with another one. And we just watched SGMT fail after the big pre, because we're so used to those pre-runners that they're going to continue to run. And at that high price, it ran from $8 all the way up. And it did finally run again at 15. So that was a really good trade. But then you'll start seeing this area right here where it's showing you there's more. You could have taken these tops right here. That would have been an easy one to take a trade as well. I even took some scalpers right here because it started testing that area as well. But yeah, a good way to use just a gainers list. And then if you're losers, just check out a couple, see what's going on. And we'll do the 1 hour because that's an easy way to see a bigger pattern. I mean, think of if you shorted this sucker in December, right around Christmas at $8. And it's at 71 cents. So if you need some extra plays and you don't think you're getting them, start looking at the 5-day gainers. I looked at it yesterday, put it on here, and I'm just doing another one just to look at this. Look at these. These are great breakdowns. These are great breakdowns for losers and for gainers. It's just something to keep else on watch. Let's go right here. 1 hour, still kind of choppy charts until you see one that just goes, hey, pay attention to me. And so that's what you're looking at. And then if it can get over this bonkers area up here, hopefully you're going to see a little resistance at first, a shorter retracement, and then a very short retracement, and then a possible breakout at that 42 cent area. So I'd keep that under alert, and I'm going to do that with an alert. So I'm going to put a couple up here, and then I'm actually going to double check some STT areas. So here's Bullfrog. Let's see what that's doing on the 1 hour. Still looking good. Still looking good. Nice stair stepping. So some of these, if you look at them, these are actually nice stair steps on a 1 hour chart. I'm not going to trade a 1 hour candle, but you want to look at it for the overall patterns of it. So just wanted to shoot a little quick video. Hope it didn't irritate you. And let's see what Sizzle's doing. God, it's still doing. So I looked at this yesterday, and I saw it went up to 39 with no notice. And look at that, broke yesterday and went a lot more today too. I just don't trade that kind of volume, but hey, it's a good trade, and maybe I'm gonna have to start getting used to this. Mimo. So what would I do with Mimo right now? Just to tell you. So I messed that up. I just pulled that. So I'm gonna sit here and draw a trend line and see if it can eventually break trend. It hit here. That's an easy platform to see on a 1 hour, and you'll see the exact same shapes on every format. So hopefully at this area. So I'm gonna now probably set an alert right around here. It's a good little area that if it's still up, you can always, again, set one a little lower, because it's going to have to eventually bang and do this. And you should probably do this, pretty often. DWAC, this was the one yesterday. I just took a lot of those trades. And right here, so right here you have it banging on this area right here. Banging, banging, banging. And then pre jumped right over that. And then now, if you look at that, that looks like that's support. And then sure enough, as soon as it opens, runs up again. So definitely be checking all these out. That was a target too. Thought would have probably ended a little bit earlier, but buyers are going to buy and sellers are going to sell. So you can't really trace all that. But look, just looking at a 1 hour chart of some 5-day gainers will give you some other plays. And then when the volume steps in, look at the volume, steps in, low volume the day before, low volume the day before. But then for it to break an area, you're going to have to see pretty baller volume. So just look at all those little things on the slow days. Let the slow days happen. I don't hold on those days. So if I made my money here, I just wait till the money comes back and tells me to come trade. And that's where those alerts were set. Okay? Y'all have a good day. Thank you.